up.
Every champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what.
Hello, my name is Lisa.
Hello, my name is Alyssa. Today we're going to go over perimeter, surface area, and volume of a rectangular prism.
And we're going to show you by basically wrapping a present. Okay, so first we're going to go over area. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is measure the area of the bottom of the box, because generally area is what surface is on the bottom. So the formula would be base times height. So this right here is the base and this is the height. So if we measure that,
We get 10.
it's practically 10. And for the height, it's pretty much
4.
as you can see, 4. So we want to put that in right here.
So since
Base
the base,
times height. So the base would be
10.
10, and the height would be 4. And what you want to do is multiply it, which area equals 40, and we did it by inch, so it would be 40 inch squared, and that is the area.
So we're going to go over surface area now. Surface area of a rectangular prism is top, bottom, left and right, and front and back. So you're going to have to multiply each and every one times 2 because there's 2 on each side. And we're going to add them all together to get the surface area.
Basically, what she refers to as top, bottom, front, back, and left and right is basically top, bottom, front, back, left, and right. So basically, once we do that, we measure all that stuff out, we add them together, and bam, there's your surface area.
That body on me. I'm coming now, follow my lead. Come coming now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too.
The formula for all of that. As you can see, we find the area of the top because, like I said, it's different. And then the area of front and back, which should be equal because they're congruent. And then we times that times 2 because there are 2 pieces. And then area of left and right, which is also the same, times 2 because, like I said, there are 2. And then once we have all that, we add it together, and then that would equal your surface area. So let's see. As you can see, right here, we already measured right here, which is 10 inches. So we already know that this is 10. And then we just gotta figure out the height of the box, which is happen to be 4 inches, guys. So this will be 4. Now, like we got from down here, it's also 4 inches. So 4 times 4. And then 10 times also 4. Okay, so once I put it in, there you go. That's what we have. Front, back. And then there it goes, 80. And then left and right, which is 32. So it's right here. Now all we gotta do is figure out the top. Like I said, the top is going to be a little wider. So, what I got from it is pretty much 4.5 inches. And then this would be about 10.5 inches. Okay, so now we have the 10.5 times 4.5. That equals 47.25. So we put it all the way down here, and now now that we figured out all of the areas, we can finally add them together, which it would equal 159.25 inches squared, because like I said in the beginning, it is area. There we go. To prove to you that all this area measuring and stuff is accurate, we're going to take this piece and measure it and then put it on top of this to see if it fits perfectly. So like I said before, it was 10.5 times 4.5. So let's see. 1.5. And 4.5. What do we see? It's perfectly.
Okay, so now we're gonna find the volume of the rectangular prism. Volume is basically the whole rectangular prism itself, so we're gonna find everything. So the formula for volume is base times height, and there's another h. The base is 10 times 4, and you're probably wondering why there's another h. The h is how tall the rectangular prism is itself, so it is 4. We're going to plug that all in since 10 is a base, so 10, and then the height of that is 4, and then how tall it is 4. So once we plug that in, we get 160 inches cubed. You're probably wondering why it's cubed. When it's cubed, it's all of the rectangular prism itself, since it's a 3D dimensional. And it's not a 2D because that will be found in area and surface area, and that's just a flat surface. So once we get that, we did get 160 inches cubed.
Okay, now that we have everything covered and measured, we finally figured out how much we needed, and we covered every surface that we've covered. The last step that we want to do is make it prettier and add a border. And what that is perimeter, because all we gotta do is add the sides to see how much we need to just, cover the sides. Not the whole thing, but just the sides, which is perimeter. Okay, so before we get any deeper into this, you guys might be wondering, what is the difference between perimeter and area? Well, it's kind of easy and noticeable. Perimeter is all the sides added up together, while area is base and height multiplied by each other. That pretty much covers the difference between them. So basically, the perimeter is how much ribbon we need to cover on the sides.
Since perimeter is adding all the sides up, we're going to do 10.5 plus 10.5 plus 4.5 and 4.5. You're probably wondering, where did 10.5 come from? 10.5 are the bases that we're rounding up. We're also going to be adding up the heights of those, which is 4.5 and 4.5. And when we add all those up, we get a total of 30 inches.
And no, it's not squared or cubed, because we're not covering the surface. We're just covering the sides.
So won't you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through.
We luckily had another ribbon set, which happens to be a little more than 30 inches, which was perfect for our border. And now look, it's nice and pretty. Now that we got everything covered, we finally have a finished, wrapped, pretty box.